Go to BigManComics.com for the best in action adventure entertainment. Hey guys, Gabe Eltaeb here, Big Man Comics, with another expert opinion. Dragonage the Fail Guard. Who can wait for this? I think everyone can wait for this. Nobody really wants this thing. And we're going to see why. There's been another development in the woke hellscape that is the release of this awful, awful woke game from weirdos at BioWare and EA. Guys, NVIDIA is going to give this game to you for free, whether you like it or not. If you subscribe to, I think it's, don't quote me, to their, I think it's their GeForce Now service for like a minimum of 6 months. Don't quote me on that. I did some research this afternoon on the deal, but I was unsure. But yeah, we all know things that are great need to definitely be given away. The hype, I can barely contain the electricity in the air surrounding this game. Guys, as you know, for those of you that don't know, Dragonage is a beloved fantasy series, video game series. And, it's just been a hit. It's sold well. People love it. And the latest one coming out, all the news about it is absolute woke trash. From the character creation screen, the bodies, that they don't want to cater to the male gaze, and everything about it. And there's surgery scars, and then they break the immersion of fantasy. They take you out of your suspension of disbelief, where characters, I guess, are talking a lot about their pronouns and stuff like that. The great Grums, I know him through Twitter. I don't know him very well at all. We've, had an exchange or two on Twitter, but he says he's got a source. He says, Dragonage Veilguard Leak, worst fears confirmed. Oh, guys, this sounds terrible. It's much worse than we think. This is the end of BioWare. I don't know about that, but it's not good. I do know that. Nuchre, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'll add a little ch in the middle there. Nuchre gets the scoop in her interview with a game tester who reveals all alleged rumors from testing in 2023 build highlights. Game is super woke, pronouns in your face. Kunari, companion, literally introduces himself with immersion-breaking modern language. I identify myself as non-binary. I think when they do that in the game, all the other players should bow. Like, take a knee, take that Black Lives Matter knee that Pelosi and all the people in the Congress and the Senate took, and just like, yes, you are a hero for identifying as non-binary. Romances were, and still may be, gender-locked unless you choose a pronoun other than he, him. You must be pansexual, or you are restricted to 2 romance options. Why is there like sex and romance in these games? Somebody in the comments want to tell me what in the hell is going on here? I don't remember Mega Man making it with Dr. Wily. I don't remember that. Maybe I missed that. Maybe that was a bonus level in Mega Man 3. I have no idea. But I'm fairly certain Mega Man was not getting freaky deaky with Dr. Wily. Maybe that's what the whole thing was about. Maybe Dr. Wily was in love with Mega Man, and he was jealous of Dr. Light. And he was trying to entice Mega Man and woo him away in some sort of twisted romantic nonsense. Probably not at all. There's some more tweets here. It says, Grey Warden Davrin, a newcomer who never finished his training, gets to influence and make important decisions for the Grey Warden solely because he's a POC. He gets to decide everything. We should listen to our strong people of color. We absolutely should. The segment of gameplay in the Fade is a boring walking simulator. That's awesome. Death Stranding, anyone? With just some fetch quests. Completely wasted opportunity. Other major characters like Varric turned into mere advisors and pushed into the back of the story. It's so far removed from Origins that it's crazy that it's in the same universe. This is the end of BioWare. Again, in screaming quotes, the interview concludes. Final nail in the coffin of a once great studio and franchise. So Nuchre had that stuff for Grums, allegedly. But guys, let's go back. Let's talk about this. This is an amazing looking game. It was. Now they got this guy. I know it's not a mule. It's horns like a ram. I get it. But I just, in my head, for whatever reason, I call this guy Mule Guy. I feel like he sounds like this. Oh, yeah. I've been working on my shoulder routine. Have you noticed how big my deltoids have gotten? That's what this guy sounds like in my imagination. He sounds as exciting as filing an extension on your taxes. Guys, this is awful. This is awful. I hope the game fails. I hope the stock goes down for the company to the point where they fire everyone involved in this, and not just the leftist agitator, SJW, DEI people who are the devs, but the ones who hate this woke stuff and work there and are silent. That is enough of your silence. That is enough of your cowardice. Speak up about this stuff. Leave the studio. I did it. I left DC Comics because they just wanted to be woke and anti-American and disgusting, putting sexual themes in books with underage characters. DC Comics, what is your problem? I left that. I made 6 figures as a freelance mainstream comic book industry colorist, and I'm doing so much better, bigmancomics.com. But guys, if you don't speak up and you have the opportunity to, and you're right there and you know what's going on, you're part of it too. That's cowardice. Enough. But I do think it's hilarious that this GeForce Now thing, it's like, hey kids, free broccoli. Nobody wants this thing. They know it. I think my friend Stuttering Craig from Side Scroller, shout out to Craig and Blabs, great show. I'll be going on there again soon. He said he had an insider that said the pre-sales for this are horrific. I think he said, don't quote me on this, Craig, if I get this wrong, I'm sorry. I think he said that an insider told him pre-sales at video game stores for this Dragon Age game are lower than the failure that was Star Wars Outlaws. Remember Mam Solo? Bleh. So the only thing I like about any of this research I did for this video about this topic is this GeForce Now sounds cool. What is it, you ask? It's, I guess, NVIDIA that makes those amazing processors, right? Powering all the AI and powering everything. The greatest processors in the world, their GPUs. And apparently, NVIDIA GeForce Now transforms your gaming experience, offering access to high-performance gaming on virtually any device with the power of RTX 4080 GPUs, DLSS 3, and up to 240 frames per second, making top-tier PC gaming accessible and seamless. So I went and read more on the website because I didn't know about this thing. And it was like, you can basically play a game with a GeForce processor, but you're playing it on your iPhone or your Android. And I'm not like I'm good with computers. I'm very good with them. But this is a foreign idea to me. Like, okay, so everything is cloud computed, including like this amazing processing of the graphics and all that. And then you can see it on your phone while you're playing. I guess if you got a good internet connection that can get your input commands from your thumbs to that RTX GPU, they can give you a badass experience. That is a really, really neat service. Too bad they're selling it with this turd of a game. It's like, hey guys, we got the ultimate sandwich. It's got the greatest bread, the greatest cheese, the greatest sauces, the greatest veggies on there. Bad news is we're out of meat, but we do have sliced cardboard. So it's like, I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know what they're doing, but I guess they're doing what they can. I have a simple solution for them, and I know they won't listen to me because when you talk like this, they call you a racist, bigot, phobophobe. What about a phobophobe? That'd be a new one, huh? They call you everything in the book when you disagree with their ideology. My idea would be to just entertain the hell out of people. Guys, I've been playing Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I don't play video games a lot because I don't have time. I really love video games, one of the greatest art forms in the world. When they're done right, they're amazing. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. The lead is a woman. It's Princess Zelda. Doesn't affect my masculinity to play as her. I love the game. It's fun. It's actually cute. It's kind of like you have this power where you have echoes. So you have a wand, and everything you defeat in the game, pretty much, it's like catching Pokemon. You catch the monsters basically, then they'll do your bidding later, so you can get them to fight for you, and objects, and it's really fun. It follows the classic Zelda themes and the dungeons and all that, and it's a beautiful looking game, and there's no agenda. There's no right-wing agenda. There's no left-wing agenda. They do have one agenda at Nintendo, it seems, to entertain the hell out of you. These people, Dragon Age, they want to proselytize. They want to brainwash, convert you, and you will agree, or you should be annihilated, right? Deplatformed, canceled, re-education camps. Guys, I always talk about how politics is downstream from culture, and we've got to solve this stuff, and it starts with the family. The first thing they'll do, this is a strong family, strong Christian American families. Some of you don't like that, too bad, it's the truth. The strong Christian nuclear family is what built the West and built America specifically. It is the recipe for all the great things we have. And you've seen as we've pulled that back and we pulled away from the father-led Christian American hardworking family, you've seen the results. So don't argue with me. We're running the experiment right now for the last 6-7 decades, and you see the results. So it starts there with a good family. If we drill down and get specific, it starts with people raising children to be great artists and not woke. Like me, I was raised not woke at all, but I was raised to be a good artist, and I was encouraged. So many conservative people dismiss the arts as not a real job. And then you get this. We seed the cultural ground to insane people with purple and pink hair who are vicious and destructive, and they want to destroy beautiful art that our ancestors made out of resentment, and they want to force you to like this garbage. So there's a solution here, guys. You got to make the art, and if you can't make it, you got to support it. Go to bigmancomics.com. Get yourself a Dean Cain All-American Lawman autographed edition or the unautographed one. There are just a few left. Guys, Dragonage The Fail Guard, I can't wait for this thing to crash and burn. They deserve their humiliation. They absolutely do with their arrogance and their hubris and their lack of respect, their absolute tremendous lack of respect for those that came before them. You got these Johnny-come-lately people that are DEI hires. They don't deserve the job. They get it because their identity. They're no damn good at what they do, and they write awful stuff, and they want to force it down your throat. Vote with your wallet. Bud Light the hell out of these guys. You have all the power. Gamers, customers, backers, everyone that gives me money when they back my comic books, you are everything. I love you guys. I never treat you wrong. I always answer your emails. I fix things. If a book shows up damaged, I send you another one. You know that. Every last one of you. You know that. The customer is king. And it's enough with these people trashing your hobbies and then calling you a racist when you tell them, hey, I don't like that. You're ruining what I like. Enough. Stand up. Stand up and tell them no more by taking their wallet and yank that wallet away. Guys, it's been another amazing expert opinion. Here with me, Gabe Eltaeb. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like. Follow me on Twitter or X. It's Big Man Comics on X. And it's Gabe Eltaeb everywhere else on social media. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on social media and go to bigmancomics.com.